we are going to talk about why it would be a smart decision to give your recruiting of new employees to the marketing people and take it away from the HR people. So I know that's a crazy thought. And before I get into the exact reasons why and how we should also go about doing this to make this, pretty drastic change in most of our companies. Let's just go through first, like the three scenarios that are actually happening in businesses right now in the small to medium sized space. So, first, we'll call it a pitfall. Number one is business owners are doing it all themselves. So, employee A walks into your company, into your office, and says, I have to quit. I'm going to give you 2 weeks' notice. If you're lucky, you get that. And all of a sudden, you have this gigantic hole in your business that you were not planning on dealing with that day, that week, or that month. And now you take it on to, figure out, how do we transition this employee out? How do we fill the gaps? How do we figure out what all the skeletons are in the closet that they're leaving behind? And how do we, grab a job and get it up on a job board and hope we hire somebody? And of course, we want to replace this person with an A player, batteries included. But like we have the time or the know-how to do that, we're just trying to fill a gap. And oftentimes, if they have a pulse, they will fit the job description. And it's not quite that bad. I am joking, but it's not far off, which is why most companies in the small to medium size business arena are full of B and C players and not the A players that every business owner wishes that they had. So number two pitfall is overpaying for traditional recruiting. So usually traditional recruiters will charge anywhere between 10 and 30% of the annual salary. They will find you one person. You will bet the farm on them. Let's say you pay them 100K. You're going to be paying either recruiter between 10 and 30K on top of that. What if they leave 1 year, 6 months later? Do you have any guarantees, or did you just burn so much money betting so big on one person? And again, you were in an absolute rush to fill that role. So again, pulse, good. We're good to go. You hope the recruiter is fully incented to get you the perfect person that will stay at your company forever and operate like an A player. But maybe they are. But first, they are incented with getting their own paycheck. And let's not be mistaken about that. Number three is relying on job boards alone. So grabbing a generic job posting, throwing it up on a board, it looks like every other job that's up there, or maybe even worse. People apply. Your process is slow to get back to them. Your process doesn't nurture them and let them know how excited you are to have them apply into the company. You take, hours or days or weeks to get back to them. You try to book an interview and everything is sour right from the get-go. And again, you end up with B and C players. So let's talk about why marketers, first of all, should have this responsibility for the company. And first and foremost, marketers are really good at building systems that attract people. So let's not take that for granted. We are trying to attract amazing people, not just customers. We're trying to attract employees. And honestly, if you get a company full of A type employees that come fully batteries included, your ability to get customers, keep customers, delight customers, have a wonderful work environment, it just gets so much better. I have a client that recently told me, almost pouring his heart out to me, said, I go home every single night and I have this shaky feeling. And it's because my company does not have any A players in it. And I know that there's so many things that were supposed to be done that will not get done, or should be done that won't be done as well as they should and could be for the company, for the customers, for the employees, for the property. And every night he goes home with this feeling and carries it through the weekends. That moment broke my heart. And honestly, it's why I believe that, the recruiting of A level players in our companies need to be handled by people that manage systems. Marketing people manage systems. There could be other people in the business that could do this as well, but typically it's not your traditional HR people. They are amazing at nurturing the relationship of the employee once they are on board, hired and trained, but not necessarily recruiting those top level players, A level players that we need in our business so badly. So the first AI fix, AI can help you. Oh, sorry. First AI fix. Marketers will know how to use AI. System builders will definitely know how to use AI. And if we put AI into our recruiting process, things will get so much easier. We will be able to create a better experience from the way the job looks on the job board, how it's posted, where it's posted. We'll be able to write a much better, more engaging, more fulfilling type of job posting that when someone reads it, it really stands out and they feel like, wow, I really want to work at this company. I'm not just looking for a job. This company is inspiring me by what they put in their job posting. AI can help us deliver that message at a level that we've never had the creativity, know-how, or time to do in the past. It can also, take in all of those applications and do a pre-screen for you. Based on that pre-screen, it can send that applicant messages by SMS and by email, letting them know how excited you are that they've shown interest in working for your company and guide them down the path towards a potential interview. And on that path, there could be things like Q&A interview questions that they could do by video or by text or by voice. It could be all different types of assessments, behavioral, skill-based assessments that they can take that AI can manage. And at the end of this whole process, the AI machine that we could build, this system that can be built, will not only get you more applicants than you have ever gotten before, it will get you better applicants. It will filter them, all the good ones through and all the bad ones out, and then just leave you with a little bucket of A players for you to interview. And all of that time and all of that effort, you as a business owner did not have to put in. You did not have to go through. And while you're busy with the business, doing all the things that you normally do, plus shoring up some of the issues that this employee that's just left has created, the system is getting you an amazing employee to backfill that spot for. And that's why marketers or system builders should be in charge of recruiting. It's faster, it's cheaper, it's more efficient, and we can finally get confidence that we're going to start putting A players into our company one at a time. So that's my view on marketing or system builders handling recruiting instead of traditional methods or business owner just doing it themselves. Obviously, I feel very passionate about it. I'm seeing the wins as we work with our clients. And if you want to know how we build our system, just go to our website and reach out to us and we'll share what we're doing. Thanks.